Let's keep it going, ladies and gentlemen. Keep giving it up for your next guest. You ready, Sean? Sean Stanley!
How you guys doing? You guys having fun?
Yeah!
Good. I planned to come out and do a Backstreet Dance number, but these donuts screwed it up. Some jokes. Does anyone know what tomorrow is?
Friday.
That, and it's a National Oklahoma Day. It's a celebration for our state. So you know what to do about that? I thought of a way to revamp holidays. Like, for instance, for Oklahoma Day, stay with me. I think we should recreate the Trail of Tears. Stay with me. But just one person, not an entire race of people. We tell Mary Fallon that she has to walk 2,000 miles that way. She gets one smallpox blanket, and if she makes it, there's always next year. They have Arbor Day. How are you going to revamp Arbor Day? Well, I think before Arbor Day actually happens, the night before, everyone can have a movie night. You can watch Little Shop of Horrors and that shitty M. Night Shyamalan movie, The Happening, and Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Because I think it'll motivate people to get up and do something, because it's us or them, people. If we don't take out the trees, they're coming after us. That's what those movies have taught me. I came up with my own tradition for Easter. And the night before, I ended up getting way too drunk, and I ended up, I guess, losing a bunch of my stuff. So I got to wake up the next morning, and I managed to find my my keys, my phone, my wallet. But the cat is assumed KIA at this point because he's still missing, and it's over a month. I was way sadder than I intended it to be, apparently. Oh, man. But, has anybody seen those silver alerts?
Yeah.
I just assumed that they were like the elderly version of the Amber Alerts. But what I can't wrap my mind around is, why would someone kidnap someone in their 80s? Like, what is the rationale behind that? Because that ransom call is going to be awkward as fuck. Look, dude, I got your grandpa, and if you want him back, it's going to be 100. No, I didn't get his heart pills. What about an enema? No, I don't know how to change an adult diaper. Look, man, if you want it back, fine, like $500. What do you mean he had his time? Hello? But then on the flip side, what if they're not being kidnapped? What if they're out there carjacking people just to get out of the home? You go and you visit your Nana and you get in the car and you look over. You're gonna drive me to Luby's before the early bird special ends or else. It's terrifying, man. So a little something about me. I like to go to anime conventions, which are like, I don't know, a worse version of comic book conventions, I guess, just because everyone dresses up. Like I dressed up like Ryu from Street Fighter. Woo! The fatter, sadder, drunker version of Ryu. Kind of like what I figure Ryu became after his first DUI and he lost that custody battle. And every time his wife calls about the child support, and you hear Ken in the background, like, talking shit about him. But, the problem is, you get into the mindset of these characters, and when three dudes come up to you and offer you a drink out of an unlabeled bottle, normal you is like, no, I'm not doing that. But then they say Ken did it. So you say, give me that fucking bottle. And it got weird from there. It was like a Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas kind of situation. I stumbled around for a while and walked into a bunch of lizards having an orgy. I wasn't tripping, it was just there was a bunch of furries there that liked to dress up like lizards. One more thing about me. I'm dyslexic. I didn't think it was that big of a deal growing up, But in high school, they put me in the special ed class. And for those of you that are aware, the special ed class for dyslexics is like going to maximum security prison for shoplifting. It was awful. I walked in the first day, and Sean, I need you to take a seat on the left of Steven. No, the other side. There you go. And we get 15 minutes of recess a day. And they would beef up security around the fence with hall monitors, with dodgeballs. And everybody thinks that the work in there is super easy, but the test was impossible. Somebody had lost that little square peg for the Fisher Price box. Nobody could pass. It was awful. Oh, man. I did learn a couple things while I was in there, though. First, don't let anybody tell you that you're disabled. That's your decision to make. That's inspirational. It's not funny. The second one, though. The second one is, in a pinch, macaroni art makes a really sturdy shank. All right, guys, that's my time.
Keep it going for Mr.